We try to help people with their love trouble. The show is called Sexy Time, and it stars Alli Breen, comedian from New York City. There she is. Hi, Alli. How are you today?
Hi, Alli.
Good. Tom, it looked like you were just taking a moment of prayer before my segment. What was that? You were leaned way back, looking up at the sky.
Yeah.
Is that what we're doing now before the segment? Just to make sure.
Clearing my mind of the clutter that has been piled into it all morning and getting back to my wise old man self. With wisdom. We just had a great letter from someone. You'll like this, Alli. This gentleman from Kentucky named Colin. He tried a little bit of a Chick McGee technique. He came out of the shower wearing a towel, peeled it off, and said to his wife, "Hey,"
he grabbed his crotch and looked at his wife and said,
"Hey, you want some of this before I put it away?" And apparently it was very effective. And then he's going to be trying.
No, don't say what she said, please.
She said, and he says in parentheses in a sultry voice, "How do you want me?"
Ooh.
And the results apparently very pleasing. And he's going to try Ace's famous line where Ace just goes, "It's time." That's all. Now, you
kind of need Ace's voice for that one, though. That's the problem.
Oh, well, Ace is not in a full voice yet, but when it comes back, well, you can try it now. Go ahead, Ace.
It's time.
Yeah, that sounds
like Cookie Monster.
Yeah.
No.
That actually works. Don't do that again.
Now you're scaring him. Does your boyfriend have a line for you, or does he ever say anything specific?
Yeah, he'll do the opposite. If I'm about to take a shower, he'll be like, "Is that available right now?" That kind of
That's funny. I like that.
Yeah.
What, it's like making a dinner reservation? What the heck?
Exactly.
Now, conversely, do you ever say anything to him?
I don't think I have any go-to lines. It's all in the moment. I can't think of anything good that I say. So,
Okay.
Yeah, I'll have to try chicks.
Who do you think initiates more, men or women?
Man.
In a relationship or like as a hookup?
In a relationship.
Man. Yeah.
Well,
I still think men.
Men.
We had an article about a scientific study last week that the essence of it was women don't want it to be asked of them. They want it to just happen.
Yeah.
So we have to read their minds.
You don't read our minds?
Well, I've been very bad at it, it would appear.
Well, it's not necessarily reading their mind. It's like making them be in the mood. You know, you have to do a little bit of making out and massaging, the famous massage into the begging.
Had a trip to the ATM, the usual stuff.
Oh, I got the hookers.
Shopping for dinner.
Okay. Well, Alli Breen is Alli Breen. Sometimes they read on our sheet for the day, sexpert. She's actually a comedian, and you can find her ALLIBREEN prowling the streets of New York at comedy clubs here and there. And she's going to read us letters about people with love troubles. What have you got, Alli?
Dear Alli, I met a guy on Hinge that I really like, but I found two things strange. He's a lot thinner than me, which is new, and he also wears makeup. It's not obvious makeup like eyeshadow or lipstick, but it's like cover up and some mascara. He's totally straight. I'm actually not worried about that. I just feel like I'm the man in this relationship. Should I tell him about my insecurities, or will that just make us both uncomfortable?
Ugh. Man.
Wow. Why even date him anymore? I mean,
right. I mean, if you like him and you're attracted to him, why does it even matter?
He might have some good makeup tips.
Yeah.
That could be helpful.
Yeah, maybe he's a great makeup artist. I would love that.
I
feel bad that guys aren't allowed to wear makeup, like cover up and stuff. They should be allowed to. Why
You want
not?
to take this, Tom?
I mean, if you're in the Rolling Stones and you're Mick Jagger, I guess you can pull it off. But yeah, for the average guy, I don't know. Does that really happen in the heterosexual world?
Is it for sure mascara? Because some guys just have really thick, like the double line eyelashes.
Yeah, they look really cool.
Did he have it? Some people.
Right.
Is that tattooing thing still a thing?
People still tattoo.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
That seems odd to me. I don't know. Whatever. I mean, if he's a great guy, he's a great guy. So
I wouldn't bring it up.
Until he makes you mad, then bring it up. That'll be a fun thing. Well, you wear makeup, so calm down.
I think it might be handy.
Keep it in your back pocket.
Yeah.
You can borrow it from him.
You don't do
It could
that.
be helpful.
Hey, Dave, you got any blush?
I'm sorry. So the boyfriend in your scenario is Dave.
Oh, I wanted to think of something, fairly.
All right.
Didn't want to go with a non-gender specific name. Let's get back to Alli Breen. Alli, what else you got?
Dear Allie, I'm dating a divorced guy who pays a mountain of child support. He has 3 kids, so even after child support, there's going to be college expenses and more. Also, his ex is a raging a-hole.
Oh, my God.
I love him, but is this going to be too much for me to deal with?
Sounds like it.
Yeah, sounds like
Yeah.
it.
Yep,
Is.
sounds
Get
like
out.
you got one foot out the door, babe. So go ahead and continue with
Yeah,
that.
get out.
Yep.
It's not going to change.
Yeah.
At least he's not wearing
And-
makeup. he may be poor, but he ain't no makeup wearer. Yes, thank you. Thank you for acknowledging my restraint.
Hey, Josh, you hear that one guy?
What we got here? Makeup wearer?
He's a makeup wearer. Can you believe
Here
that?
comes Mr. L'Oreal.
Oh, look at he's got eyeliner on. What do we know about him, Josh?
We know he ain't one of us.
Exactly right.
He's concealing something.
Alli Breen is our letter reader. You can
He's
reach
an
her
odd one.
ALLIBREEN. And Alli Breen is, as I said, a comedian. She's also on OnlyFans at ALLIB, if you'd like to see what's going on with that. Are people requesting more stuff with you wearing your glasses?
Yeah, I've been so bad about doing like fun photos like that. There's someone who has, it's like Josh's suggestion, someone who suggested they want to get like Wicked wear or something. It's basically like superhero costumes.
Oh, yeah.
That wants to use those. Like there's a bunch of requests. I've been just busy, so I've been slacking a little bit, but I have to get this librarian stuff going and some costumes. It's fun, and I've just gotten busy. So
You could totally pull off
yeah.
that Glenda, though, for sure, from Wicked. Oh, my gosh. Put a pink dress on.
that would be fun.
Are there any superheroes that wear glasses?
Well, Superman. I don't know about female ones though.
Yes.
I mean, when they're not in their secret identity mode.
I don't know. I'm not like a superhero person.
Did Green Lantern wear glasses?
but
Green Lantern?
I can't imagine any superhero really did, just because
Except for
part of
That would
being a
defeat the point of
superhero
being-
is
yeah, it's taking off the
having no
glass.
fallibility.
Yeah, right?
Well, that's just unfair. That's anti-glasses.
I know.
Maybe they have LASIK. We don't know. A lot of them are
Okay.
rich.
Well,
yeah, and
doesn't
someone's
Superman
gonna
have?
have to.
Who's
write
the
a
guy
letter
that
to
can
the
make stuff come
superhero.
out of his eyeballs?
Eyeball.
Allie, what other letters do we have?
Sorry.
You know, I can't believe it, but you used to sound a little more coherent than you've sounded lately, especially today. Are
Okay,
you?
sorry. I'm all right.
All
A
right.
little sleepy.
Iron Man wore. Tony
wore-
Stark did.
You wore glasses? Okay, there we go.
No.
I mean,
Yeah, he did
Cyclops
before
wasn't
he became-
glasses.
Before he put
Before
on
he became
his,
Iron Man, yeah.
Well, yeah.
Okay, well, I'm sorry. Let's just
Yeah, the
move forward.
human version wore some glasses. Okay, dear Allie, my girlfriend borrowed my car and got into an accident. Everything was covered except my $1,000 deductible, which she said she would split with me. In my head, I was like, split with me? Shouldn't you pay the whole thing? Right? Or am I responsible for half because I was dumb enough to let her borrow my car? What's going on here?
Yeah, I think you have to. I would give myself a $500 stupidity tax.
That's
Well, that's, what
generous.
that's what that is for just for letting her use it.
Yes, that'll teach me.
How long have you been with him?
No,
like
she
if it's like a
should pay
3-month
that.
boyfriend, I would just pay the $1,000.
She should pay that.
Yeah, she has to pay that.
The guy should pay unless
I like
he's
that she's acting like
self-centered,
she's doing him a favor.
inconsiderate, cheap jackass. Then he'd make her pay.
No.
Yeah,
I'm sure she
pay
could
the
work.
whole thing, fella.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes, not the girl. No, him. Pay
Is there going to be
for it.
any quim pro quo here?
Mm-hmm.
He pays it, she gives it up.
She's got to earn that money.
Yeah, exactly.
A little bit of
Yeah.
Latin for you guys.
Yeah.
There's a way you can work it up.
Yeah. Hey, if
Why,
you-
Chick, you think he should pay it just to be a good boyfriend?
Yes, and I think it gets back. How long have they been together? I mean, you're going to keep doing that if you get married? Well, you're half the rent's due. I'm going to have to tell you.
What's wrong with that?
That's good.
Okay, well, but if you're just joining
I
us,
disagree.
hello again. If you're just joining us, we are in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios. It is the Bob and Tom Show. We are speaking to comedian Alli Breen with Sexy Time. You got another letter for us, Alli?
Dear Allie, my boyfriend and I have been dating long distance for 2 years, and occasionally I have work functions or dinners or meetings with mostly male clients that he can't come to.
Yeah, you do.
I feel like every time this happens, he makes sure to give me hickeys before he leaves.
Yeah, he
I
does.
feel like he's trying to mark his territory, but
Damn
he
right.
says he's just a passionate lover.
Ugh.
What do you guys think?
What a schmuck.
He's
Yeah.
marking his territory.
Sure sounds like it.
That's
Yes,
weird.
that is
Especially if he
weird.
doesn't do it other times. If it's only
Yeah.
when
Yeah.
she's going to have one of these
When some
events.
event is coming up.
Yeah.
Also, you look skanky kind of going to a professional dinner covered in hickeys,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
That pissed me off. If I wouldn't.
I didn't
let
think
him do
hickeys
that.
were a thing
I
after
didn't
high
either.
school.
I think
Yeah.
if you're in high school, maybe.
Right.
It feels so good getting a hickey.
Are you serious?
Yes, yes. It's
Tom,
worth
did you ever have a hickey?
No.
Oh, it's fantastic.
Have you ever given
Do you
it?
ever, can you
Is
see
there-
Tom with a big hickey at a meeting? Oh, thank you, gentlemen, for coming. Is that a hickey on his neck? I think it is, man.
Are they exclusive to the neck area?
Typically, yeah. Yeah.
I mean, in terms of the biology, could one get a hickey on the chest? Would it work?
Sure.
Yeah, anyway.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you can
Yeah.
get a hickey on your neck.
A neck, he said. I see. Yeah, it sounds ridiculously stupid.
Sounds very
Yeah,
juvenile.
it's a little branded.
It is juvenile, the guy, yeah.
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 Grow up.
Maybe the part of the letter we're not getting is, yes, when I go to these professional meetings and I have the hickeys, it's much harder for me to pick up a guy.
It makes it very embarrassing when I'm naked later with this guy.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we have time for at least one more letter. What do you got, Allie?
Oh, dear Allie, Dear Allie, I got into a huge fight with my girlfriend because I found out she cheated on me 2 years ago for about 2 weeks with an ex-boyfriend who was in town. They didn't have sex, but they hung out a few times without my knowledge, and they kissed before he left, and she didn't tell me about any of it.
Well,
She eventually told me because she felt really guilty, and we're definitely on track to get married. I'm really upset about it, but here's the thing. I've cheated on her about 4 times throughout our relationship.
What the deuce?
I was always so careful she'd never find out.
That's right.
So now, do I also come clean before getting married or let this go as I'm in a pretty good position where she feels terrible and like I'm a saint?
Hey, Josh.
But I actually do
I
feel
am going
guilty
to
and don't know
kill
what to
him.
do.
I hate you.
hey,
I
Josh, do you
hate
know
him.
why I was careful that she wouldn't find out?
Why?
Because I'm considerate that way.
Yeah.
Exactly. Because I'm a good guy.
Yeah, at least the first 3 times.
Right.
And the fourth
Evil
one.
Genius.
Okay. Yeah.
Is he really writing us a letter about this? Dude.
I think he thinks he's redeeming himself at the end because he says, I actually really do feel guilty and don't know what to do. Like, that's making him
You know what to do.
sympathetic.
Yeah, go ahead and tell her everything. Level the playing field. It's going to work out great.
Yeah.
You're
This
being
is gonna
sarcastic.
go.
I can detect that.
Yes.
I'm
Gosh.
She's not going to
good at
take that well.
okay. Well, we have,
Also,
Are there any
she
bridges
was
in your
being careful.
area?
we have time for one more letter, Ellie. Let's go.
Dear Allie, I saw my friend's husband out at dinner looking very cozy with another girl. I went to say hi to see his response, and he was definitely very jumpy. I wasn't going to tell my friend because I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but I assume he's going to tell her to cover his ass. So now what do I do? Do I just say I ran into him or do I explain the situation?
No, you don't do
Your
it.
mouth shut. I had this very same thing happen to me a few years ago. You just keep your mouth shut.
Remember, guys can be jumpy in situations like that because they don't necessarily remember you or your name. If he's a little shifty, it's probably because he didn't, when he first met you, he doesn't know who the hell you are. There's a chance
So
that's
someone's
the
coming
case.
up to him and he's freaked out.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, look at, good to see you. Yeah.
Yeah, right. You
Hey,
can be.
buddy.
Oh, you're one of the 17 friends of my girlfriend that I met. I don't know who you are.
But he's
He's with another woman.
yeah,
It
he's
could be
jumpy.
a coworker. It
But
could be
he's-
a cousin.
And they looked cozy.
Oh,
Just
well,
take a
then
picture.
I kind of don't care about any of this today.
I can tell.
Just take a
Sometimes
picture.
you just don't want to hear
No.
about other people's bull crap. You know what I mean?
I like it. It makes
Get a
me feel
life.
better.
Most people feel better about their own lives, Josh.
Yes.
You should take it as a good omen that you're not into this.
This is why you're not a judge. Well, I know you've been charged with murder, but I don't feel like it. Feeling today. Everybody get out of my courtroom.
Me.
I'm also not a judge because I don't ever feel above the law or that I am God, like all judges do.
You mean? Go ahead. Say it.
No,
Judges are the worst people on the planet.
that isn't true.
Judges and doctors.
Interesting.
What about
What about teachers?
Oh, Judge, if you're listening,
stewardesses,
you're my,
airline pilots?
Nurses, how do you feel
my
about
dearest
nurses?
friends.
Well, thanks, Allie. Are you working this weekend, Allie?
Yeah, and my friend Sheba has her speakeasy show. They just changed locations in New York, so I'm going to be at her new location, Sheba's Speakeasy.
Okay. Well, thanks, Allie. Once again, you can
Thanks,
reach her.
guys.
ALLIBREEN on
Bye,
social
Allie.
media. Thank
Bye,
you,
Allie.
Allie.
Bye.